Hey y'all. Hey. So I'm gonna wait till some people come in because I don't know if the how the notification is going, but y'all, we need to talk, okay? We need to talk. So, and I feel like it's been a long time since I actually did a live. So yeah, it's about that time. It's about that time. So we're gonna wait and say I got 2 people in here, so I'm gonna wait and then we're gonna get to talking. Hey, there she grows. Hey, honey bun. So okay, people coming in, slowly but surely. I got a lot of things I need to cover. Lena Heller. Hey. Linda Thompson. Hey. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. I hope I'm saying y'all names right. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna wait till some more people come in because, like I said, I got a lot of things I need to cover in this live. Oh, it seems like it's been forever. Really do. Rita. Let's see. Holcomb. Happy to be here. Well, welcome, honey. I'm happy you here too. Welcome. So I'm trying to wait, let YouTube send out these notifications, and then we're gonna get into it. And y'all see the title. So Monique full of faith. Hey. Please. Yeah, if y'all can thumbs up as y'all come in, it really will help the channel and get the video recommended through the YouTube algorithm. That way more people can see the live screen or get the notification. Journey under the sun. Hey. All right, y'all. So we got 17 people in here. So y'all see the title, and I'm just gonna get straight to it. I've been enjoying your videos so much. Keep it up. Well, thank you, Rita. Thank you. Let's see. Hey, Mississippi girl from Tennessee. How are you? I am good, honey. Tennessee in the house. Journey under the sun. Your channel grew by thousands. You grow. Yeah. Yes. I'm so thankful. Lena says, I've got food, camping stove, a small generator. I'm trying to get things neat, but working with little. I understand, Lena. And we're going to talk about a little of that in this live stream. I understand. Monique Full of Life said, where the like said, I know. My screen did something. Okay. Let's see. Hey, 2%. How are you, honey bun? Hey, and welcome. Let me see something, y'all. All right, y'all. So, y'all see the title. We'll go ahead and get into it. Y'all see the title. So, I titled this, So What You Gonna Do? If you having a hard time surviving now with what's going on now. Hey, LT. If you're having a hard time with what's going on now, how in the world are you going to survive later? Just think about that. If you're having a hard time surviving now, how are you going to survive later? I feel like a lot of people is not understanding that being prepared is not something you just do just to do it. Like you just do it for a couple of months and then you think it's done with. Especially in the days we living in now, being prepared prepping or whatever you want to call it, it have to be continuous. You have to give up some things to be able to have things that you need. You have to give up some things that's not really important to get the things that, and I know some people is doing it, but there's a lot of people that's not. Assumptions ain't gonna get you nowhere. And I'm having a lot of that. And there's a lot of things that I feel like people have to be prepared that they just don't need. You know, at this point, it's not about having the finest gadgets and stuff like that. It's about making do with what you got and what you can afford. Now, in my comments, especially the video where I showed the pantry, the food. So if you've been following me, you know, years ago I said that so many times that I used to prep and everything like that. When my husband was still in the Marine Corps, we moved. And when we moved, things was transitioning and everything like that was hard. So I stopped, and I shouldn't have, but I'm human. I stopped. So over the past couple of years, starting back, I decided to do things differently. That's why my food stock up is not where it's at. But if God say the same, it's gonna be where it's at in the next month. It's gonna be where it needs to be in the next month. I say that because I'm having the faith that it will. And two, I know things that I'm giving up, and I know things that I'm doing extra to make sure that happens. A lot of people was in my comments and they made suggestions. A lot of people, it was nice suggestions saying, hey, you need to get a vacuum sealer for this. You need to do that. You need to do that. But they haven't took the time to go through my channel. Because if you went through my channel, you will see that I have vacuum sealed a lot of stuff. You'll see that I've had a vacuum sealer for years. That is my go-to before even putting stuff in like mason jars. How some people dehydrate stuff and they put it in mason jars. I like vacuum sealing. I just haven't gotten around to it because I'm busy. I'm really, really busy, especially with what's going on now. I'm really busy, so I can make that time frame that I said in a month, my stockpile will be where it needs to be. I'm doing that by giving up some things. Most of you don't know, I do DoorDash and Uber Eats on the side for extra change. So I can stock up with extra stuff and don't have to take it out my budget. When it comes to the canning situation, I used to can a long time ago. I stopped. I've only done water bath canning. A lot of people is getting it confused, and I do believe it's because you're new to the channel. You're getting it confused with the fact that when I say something about the canning situation that I'm new to canning and maybe I just don't know. I'm not. It's just that I choose to do it a different way, and that is okay. You know, a lot of people ain't going to agree. So I've been trying to prioritize myself too on what I'm doing for my pantry, for my food stock up. Everything won't be bought like you see on the shelves and stuff like that. My flour and stuff is going to get vacuum sealed when I get around to it. I just haven't gotten around to it. The route that I'm going with a lot of my vegetables and stuff that I grow out of the garden, fruits too, a lot of it is gone. And this is my thing. You cannot go off what I do and expect that it work for you. It may not, because I've been writing out what I plan to do. A lot of my fruits and vegetables, some will get vacuum sealed and put in the deep freezer. All right. Now, if you can't afford a vacuum sealer and you see me vacuum sealing, don't get discouraged. Get you some freezer bags and put it in there and put it in the deep freezer. The only reason why I'm not doing it is because I have a vacuum sealer. It's paid for, so I'm going to use it. But if you can't do it, take your stuff, lay it flat in your freezer Ziploc bag, and lay it flat in your freezer. It will be fine. Try to squeeze much of the air out as possible. So you can still do the same thing, we're just using different ways. When it comes to the canning, a lot of my jams, my jellies, even though, and I'm still going to say, you can do your vegetables and stuff, water bath canning, it just takes longer. A lot of people has their opinions. I already know about botulism and all that stuff. Like I say, this is not my first rodeo with canning. If you don't agree with doing green beans and low acid foods and a water bath canner, don't do it. Do a pressure canner. I don't like pressure canners. And it's not that I'm scared of them. I'm not scared of them. I know myself. And that's another thing. I'm in tune with myself. I know I am very forgetful. When it comes, no, not forgetful. I'll take that back. I'm not forgetful. I can get distracted easily. And I'm not going to put myself at risk if I know I can get distracted easily. And I go over there and do something that may not be, safe. So I'd rather just not go that route. Jams, jellies, all different type of fruits. I've even been figuring out that y'all know those of you that know I suffer from GERD. Have all my life. I've tried different things. It don't work. The only thing work is me eating a certain way. And I've learned that, yeah, I can have pickled products that I thought I couldn't have. I can have them as long as I don't eat it late at night and I don't eat it first thing in the morning. And if I do eat something pickled, it needs to be on a full stomach, not on a light stomach. Not on a stomach where I'm just having salad and then I go eat something pickled. It have to have something like mashed potatoes or bread or something. So I have learned different ways that I can still enjoy some things without it bothering me. So I don't want to tell nobody to go and can low acid foods and then somebody do it wrong and it come back and like, you told me. So I'm going to tell you like this. I have done low acid food, the vegetables and stuff, and water bag canning, and it was just fine. I'm not going to show you that because it's very simple. You put it in your jars. You know how to sanitize everything, but you're going to cook them longer. And when I say longer, you're going to cook them on like low heat for like 2-3 hours. That's how you process those. I'm going to show you high acid stuff with water bath canning for the fact that I got a lot of people that, and I don't want nothing to come back on me, my name, my brand, just because people not, But what I am going to do, there are some people on here that's already doing it. And either you look it up and look up like water bath canning green beans, for one, which is low acid. People say don't do it. I have done it, been fine. Look those up. There's videos already on here for that. And this is a decision I made this morning over some more comments that I got. Look that up here on YouTube. Water bath canning green beans, water bath canning vegetables. You will see for yourself. You will see the process. You will see that it's possible. And you don't get no botulism and none of that stuff if you do it right. So it's possible. But what I'm going to be aiming towards when it comes to canning is all the things that, how to do different things that in an emergency situation you can fulfill you and your family and don't have to worry about being hungry, I guess you could say. So I'm still doing the water bath canning. You will get to see, I can't go into too much of which items and things I'm gonna do, but I have been looking for a couple more items that goes with my far as my thing, like my jars and stuff. So I picked up 2 things of jars, but I want the little small ones because I want to start my canning tomorrow. And I've been in the midst of, do I want to do a video for canning or do I just want to go live with y'all and can? And I haven't decided that, but I need small jars and I've been trying to find the small jars, but either way, we're supposed to be raining all weekend. So I do want to start getting my canning done because that is going to be part of the extended pantry. Then you're gonna have, I'll show y'all how I freeze my vegetables out of the garden. How I dehydrate them. I dehydrate. I know it's a lot of people that's new because I can tell from your comments that, you're new. So I will start back dehydrating. A couple of you have asked me in the comments what kind of that knows what type of dehydrator I have. I have a Chard. The Chard that's the brand of it, Chard. And then I have another dehydrator that's the American. No, not American. It's Game Winner. And the Chard dehydrator, you can find it on Amazon, but I got mine from a kitchen store here that sell like kitchen appliances and stuff. The Game Winner, if you got a Academy Sports in your area, I got Game Winner from there. It kind of resembles the Nesco dehydrator. It works pretty good. One thing that I like about the Game Winner, it came with the screen and the fruit leather tray. So yeah, I was really happy about that. But I've had both of those dehydrators for maybe about 5 years. I had an Oyster one. So if you can't even afford those, you could go to Walmart. If they ain't one up, you could get an Oyster dehydrator. That was the brand, Oyster dehydrator, for like $45. And that's what I started off with, like back in 2008, and I burnt it out because I dehydrated everything, right? All type of fruit leathers, all that type of stuff. So I ended up getting those two. So canning, dehydrating, vacuum sealing, I already do. I just ain't had time to do what I need to do for those, but that is about to change. So keep in mind, if you cannot vacuum seal, if you want to dehydrate and you cannot vacuum seal, you can always use mason jars and put oxygen absorbers in them, and that'll be just fine. Just fine. Do not let nobody tell you that you got to have all these different things. That's why one reason why I did not want to say much, but a lot of you guys that know, because I don't want you to feel like you gotta have these things, because a lot of you is like you're trying, but financially you're not there. Let me tell you, I got my stuff little by little. And like I say, I go and I do DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff when I don't want to take from my budget. So you may have hobbies and stuff that you may have to just give up, because at the end of the day, being prepared is more important. That is like, that's important. If you think it's bad now, you having a hard time now with just surviving. In a couple of months, where do you think you and your family is going to be in a couple of months with the way things is, the prices on things and everything like that now? The state of the world, where do you think you're going to be? So I would say start right now. Do what you can is the main thing. Just because John Nim has this right here, that don't mean that you can't get the same results. Just right. It's people that, if they don't have dehydrated, it's people that dehydrate in their air fryers. If you have one of them, it's people that dehydrate in their ovens. It's so many different ways. And please understand, there is so much information that you can find on different things that you may, hold on, y'all, that you may want to do for yourself. Okay, so let's see. Oh, y'all been talking. Gotta diversify your stockpile. Can't be all homegrown. Backups for backups. What if your garden fails? Gotta have cans to back up canning. Exactly. Or you can grow in your home. I had somebody tell me that what I was going to do if I couldn't grow outside. Well, I have videos. We did a whole series about growing indoors. Some of my stuff is in my playlist, but now I don't even put nothing in the playlist, not the recent stuff. You just have to go through, you just have to type my name. If you're looking for a vacuum seal, type in Mississippi Girl Life and put vacuum seal. And anything that I have vacuum seal in that title will come up. If you're looking for whatever you're looking for, if you want to check to see if I have it, just type in my name and then put something along the side of it, and it'll tell you if I have a video on it. It's over 1,600 videos on this channel. So a lot of that stuff you probably could be able to find, or you can just, YouTube it. And there's so many other content creators that have the same information too. But you can grow indoors. I cannot say your name, but you can grow indoors. And you're right about having backups. And that's another thing. I had somebody, they was just being a-hole. Talking about if the lights go out, if the lights go out, I ain't gonna have no quail. I laughed at this. I laughed at this till I couldn't laugh no more, because I'm trying to figure out what's in the world does quail have to do with lights. I'm guessing because quails have to have light to lay extra light. So I do have a light on them, but I mean, I have a generator. If push come down to it, I just hook a light to my generator. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, do you actually think that you was doing something by saying it? And this person was happy about it. And then I'm like, a push come to serve, I don't even have to do that. I just set the quail outside and then get sunlight. It's free, if the power were to go down. I just put them outside in the backyard, can't nobody see them, and they can get free sunlight that way. So you have to have backups for backups, So I agree. I just cannot say your name. I cannot say, and that's why I want to go the route of having frozen fruit, dehydrated food. And my thing is, my frozen food will be food that we will eat on, and I will run with that as long as I can. And then dehydrated food will be dehydrated food next. And then like my canned goods and stuff, because they last so long, that will be the last resort. But because I live in a hurricane prone area, then it'll be easier for me to take vacuum sealed food, my food that I dehydrate and vacuum seal. It'll be easier to put that in a backpack or something and take that. If we were to have to go to a hotel, we will have to evacuate. So it'll be easier to go that route. So that's another reason why you want to have your food in different ways. Whether you order vacuum, order dehydrated food, whether you whatever the case, you stock up with cans. At the end of the day, everybody's situation is going to be different, and you're going to have to do what's best for you. So if you see me get on here and once I start the canning stuff and I'm canning, and you don't have the means to get canning stuff, just continue to stock up on your canned goods. Don't stop. I don't want nobody to get discouraged and think that they got to have every single thing. But because like I say, most of the gadgets and stuff I have gotten over time, over years, and it's like it's new, because I did take a break from all that stuff because I just didn't have no time. So when you see it, if you don't have it, don't worry about it. Just continue doing what you got to do, Let me see some of the comments. Tyler, go away. You are negative. Tyler, so we got a negative person up in here. Means you don't agree with is a sign of insecurity. Okay. Let's see. How's this? Hold up. The channel signing in from the U.S. Virgin Islands. Our prices for food is almost double, like in stores, but we're prepping. I don't know why that was. Hold up. Let me see. I don't know why. Man, too much attention to trolls and people. Now, let me just go ahead and say that real quick. I don't give attention to trolls. This is another thing that I feel like a lot of people, and I know because people is new. Those of you that's not new, y'all already know. So let me just say this. When I do a video and I say about somebody in the comments, I'm not harping on them or bothered by them. That's my way of making it aware, because so many people I already see these comments. Y'all go to the comments sometime before you even watch the video. It just is what it is. And you need to understand that some things needs to be said because it can be confusing to other people. Sometimes people come in your comments and they say things, and a person that don't know you, like with the Canon stuff, like people came in there as if I was new to Canon. Now they new to my channel. They don't know nothing about me or my channel, but they assumed. And you got some people that will just read it and think, hey, that's what it is. That's yada, yada, yada. And it's not true. So when I do that, sometimes I'm doing it to clarify. And in that thing, it do seem like I am addressing or giving attention to them. Trust me, at this point, can't no troll do anything. Can't no troll bother me. That's what you misunderstand. That's what you misunderstanding, Tyler. It's actually funny to me to see them wasting their time to leave stuff on my channel that is not going to stop me. So I want to say that. And then I do know on some of my videos when I'm talking about things in the comments or whatever, my voice elevate. I had to go back and look at it. My voice elevates so it look like I'm upset. I'm from Mississippi, born and raised. That's how we talk. We get so much into a conversation, and you like, because a lot of time my husband be like, and I'm like, what? I was lying. He's like, yeah, your voice just constantly climbing every word. That is how we talk. We loud. we loud people. So don't think that I'm upset because I may say what somebody said in the comments. Actually, it's funny to me. Please understand. It used to bother me a little bit, but now it don't bother me. So Tyler, you done had your fun though. I'm gonna go ahead and block you. All right, because we don't need that. All right. So I know, and I delete comments that's just stupid and that really can be distracting to others. Some comments I leave, but a lot of people has been coming to my channel talking stuff that they don't even know nothing about, telling me what I need to go buy when I already have it. And then if I say, thank you, I understand, but I have it, and it's like, well, why you ain't used it? I'm busy and I don't have to explain why I ain't used it yet. But if you watched my channel and went through my channel, you will see everything you're telling me to get. I just, I have been busy. So now we're looking at these prices and stuff, and I got more time. I'm about to get in the swing of things because I don't have the money to go and buy and spend on this high stuff. Y'all been seeing the price. That's why I do these little short videos now showing you the prices that's in my area because they ridiculous. And it's crazy how companies has the price for this item in one area, this price, and then the price in this area is lower or either higher. They still making money either way it go. And our hard-earned money is being given to them. And when things get really, really bad, they gonna shut their business down and they done banked and now they can go live comfortable on our expense. So I was like, okay, no. You got everything you need here. You need to just go ahead and start doing. And eventually it was gonna get done, but things take time. And I have learned you can let her out. She gotta go outside. Not to rush. Now with this situation, I'm rushing, and I am putting some things that's not as important to the side so I can get what I need to get done. Okay, yeah. Simply let's see. Simplicity of soul. No, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to bring yours back. You didn't say nothing wrong. You was timed out by mistake. But you didn't say nothing wrong. But let me see. You said, let me see. You're not timed out neither. Yeah, you're not blocked or anything. Your message just got deleted by mistake because they was trying to get Tyler out. But you said, hi sis, love your channel, signing in from the U.S. Virgin Islands. Our prices for food here almost double like in the States, but we are prepping. Thank you for the positive motivation. You're welcome, honey, from the Virgin Islands. Okay, so let's see. No, let's see. No real shortages here so far. Mail Mag. Hey, Purple City Prepping. Thank you for the super chat, honey. You didn't have to, but you did. Thank you. Angela's Life said, how do like living in Mississippi? I love Mississippi. I mean, I was born and raised there. It's who I am, but I'm living in North Carolina now. I'm not in Mississippi right now. Hey, Diane Wynn. Lord Fingo said said beekeeper said it's 31 food facilities burned down. Now it's 2 weeks, 18% of America. She is telling the truth. Who is Beekeeper? Is that a channel? I'm sorry, I don't know. If you can tell me who Beekeeper is. Thea says, when you hear no gas, makes me think 70s. I know. Sunny Day, just found your channel. Thanks for the great information. Oh, it's a person in the chat. Okay. I was like, huh? All right. How do you like North Carolina? I heard people have to buy tornado insurance in North Carolina. It just depends on where you live, Angela's Life. I like it here. Say something that may be crazy, just take heed. So I'm gonna say something that may be crazy, but just take heed. Okay, I'm listening, CW. Okay, got you. TX is it Texas? Well, TX beekeeping lady, got you. Let's see. As a black woman, do you feel because black men? Hannah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Your message, I don't, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but your message reads, as a black woman, do you feel like you are at a disadvantage because black men have a history of violence against black women and will get worse? No, because I wasn't raised that way. I don't see color or race like that. So when I say that, I don't just put it on black or whatever. It's stuff like that, domestic violence and stuff like that in every culture. And me as a female, and the way I was raised, I don't have to worry about that when it comes to no man, because I don't take that off in no man. And I'm just being honest. I wouldn't allow no violence towards me from no man. Okay. But I don't see how that has anything to do with my race or anything like that. I try not to say things like, well, I ain't try. I don't say things like that, but I try not to have that in my thing, because over here it's just it's easy to just say as a woman, maybe because I know some women have went through that, through domestic violence with their partners and stuff like that, and that's very serious. And everybody is not the same. But honey, no, I don't. That's in every culture, every race, every every group of people. It's not just one race. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out though, because I don't want that sitting there. We'll be canning chicken breast this weekend. I bought a case of chicken breast for $110. Sam's here in Alabama. Get it, Chandra Davis. Oh, okay, CW. This is it. Prepare. Oh, Sydney, there's been 2 cases of monkeypox, and a lot of people had their opinions about the monkeypox stuff too. And it's just like, yeah, look, y'all, let me tell y'all, those of you that believe, because I'm doing it for myself. And y'all gonna get a lot more hauls from me too. Hauls, canning, because I've been doing a lot of showing you in my area. And I know a lot of y'all like that. I know y'all like that. But look, it won't be right for me to talk to y'all and keep telling you. And like I done said so many times, we know what's going on. I got to really myself. I know what to do. Like I say, my granny raised me, and she was back then they wasn't calling it preppers. But that's what she was, So I have this in me. It's from a little girl, and I'm 35. So tell you how long, well, from being raised like that. And I honestly can say I'm disappointed in myself. I'm disappointed in myself that I stopped prepping a couple years back, prepping the way I did. When we was living on base, oh my goodness. Woo! I think my husband probably thought I was crazy. And but I'm gonna tell you, we fell back on that because when he got out the Marine Corps, transitioning was hard. And we fell back on all that stuff. So look at it like this: when you're prepping, it may not be a disaster that you have to fall back on. It may just be simply hard times. It may be just something you could lose your job. God forbid, anything can happen where you have to rely on your preps. It's not just what's going on now. That's why I always say prepping is a lifestyle change. It's nothing that, even though I stopped, it's reasons why I stopped. We was doing a lot of moving, and that's a lot to carry around and stuff. So getting it back to the way now, it's not that I don't know what to do. I just hate the fact that I took so long to start back. And so I had to go through, but then in a way it's good because, with me getting control of my GERD after so long, now I'm learning. It's like learning how to eat again. It's learning what food to pair. When it comes to GERD, it's like you got to pair your meals. You got to know if you're going to eat this and it's got vinegar in it, you need to eat this type of meal so it don't bother your gut. And I done had to learn all that. And that's why I told you when y'all first saw my pantry, a lot of stuff we had to, and I can't eat one thing and say, oh, it didn't bother me. I got to eat it a couple times because my body, I can eat it. It don't bother me. I can eat it the next day. It may not bother me. I can eat it the third day and that's it. It's bothering me completely to where I don't want it again. So a lot of things I had to eat constantly to see, hey, can I digest this? Is my GERD gonna act a fool? Because and that's just the way it is. But I said I'm not gonna beat myself up because I know what to do. And that's the good thing. Knowing what to do, knowing that I need to be dropping more seeds. I need to be transplanting stuff so I can get my freezer of frozen food. I know now because I said I wasn't going to do water bath canning. But look, if I'm going to be, and that's another thing, my bread machine. I'm sitting here looking at my bread machine, but I had an issue I had to take care of last Friday. And I'm still dealing with that issue, which is way more important. And because of the trolls and stuff, I will not disclose that information. But everybody is good, But it's called life, It's things that happens in life, especially when you got kids and stuff, It come down with colds and all this type of stuff, and the weather change. It's called life, and I do have to deal with life first. So that is why I was supposed to get my bread recipe. I have a nice, easy bread for those of you that be interested in it. And the reason is it's part of homesteading. Bread is one of those things that will stick to your stomach. It will stick to you. It's for filling. So I was saying to myself, you know what? You're spending money on jams and jellies and stuff when you know how to make so many different ones. You can make them yourself for a little or nothing. Spread that over some of your homemade bread. Like, what are you doing? Like, I had to have a conversation with myself, and I said, you know what? It's time for me to slow down, prioritize everything, figure out what I'm gonna do because I have to do this for my family. And when I say my family, I'm not even talking about my husband because he a grown man. But he included too. He take care of the house and stuff like that. But I'm just like, I have 3 kids that's gonna depend on me. And that is what I'm saying. And I told y'all, I've said this so many different times because this is how my granny told me. What if one of my kids come up to me and say, Mommy, I'm hungry and there's nothing I can do about it? That breaks me down every time I think about it, and I can hear her telling me this. And she told me this in the way that she knew that was going to hit home with me. That's how she kept me to prepping for so long. I had to, and I used to stick to myself. When my husband go and go to Iraq, Afghanistan, or whatever, I always looked at that door to see if anybody was going to come to tell me anything I don't want to hear. During that moment, I may not be able to do what I need to do for as a job and stuff. That was one of my things to prep like crazy while he was in, because I knew I would have to depend on that while I try to get me and my kids together. So it's like a whole big backstory and all this stuff on why I do what I do. And I'm sure you have a story on why you do what you do. And our stories is not going to be the same, but at the end of the day, we're doing the same thing, and that's preparing the best that we can for our families. So trying to find hold on, y'all. Wait. Let me just say something real quick. I know it's a lot of new people on here, and I have to say this, and I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way. When it comes to the channel, please do not put other channels in my chat or my comments. And there's a reason behind it. There's a reason behind it. I got a lot of people that doing. Please understand those any advertising on my channel, any putting anybody else's channel on there on my channel is gonna get immediately deleted. So I have people that's like been emailing me saying, hey, why did my message get deleted? And they wasn't happy when I told them. But it's to keep down a lot of confusion, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it. It's keep down a lot of confusion. A lot of things happen. If you're a content creator, then you will understand. Do you have mods? I have a mod in here. I had a lot of mods, and things was happening with my channel. Because when you give a mod, you give a mod, if you trust people to be your mod, you give them access to your channel to a certain extent. So you have to be careful. I I found out some of my mods was not for me. They was using that wrench against me. So to answer your question, I went from 23 mods to 3 mods. So I know it's gonna be a lot of mess in my comments. I have a mod in here right now, Miss There She Grows. And I don't expect her to get all the trolling and all that stuff. And that's another thing why I say I'm not worried, because it's gonna happen. They're gonna come in and all that stuff until I can find mods that's truly for me. Then I'll probably add more mods. But as of right now, I only have about 3 mods. So yeah. So let's see. So it's hey, Deborah Theodore. Hey, honey bun. Can't listen, but I will read the comments and watch the replay. Thank you, honey. Thank you. London girl say, well said, Joyce. All right. Hit the like button. This lady shows some. Oh, yeah, y'all. If y'all hit the like button, I really, really appreciate it. Prep. Can't worry about the past. Exactly. But sometimes the past, you have to I had to think about. I was like, man, where would my stash be at now had I would have continued? But I didn't continue. So like I say, I had to tell myself, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I'm gonna do something about it, and that's the main thing. Don't beat yourself. And that's another thing. We get on here and we try to. A lot of us content creators that talks about what's going on and stuff is trying to give you a sense of urgency. I had somebody in my comments tell me yesterday, I unsubscribed from you. Oh, yeah, it was the same one that said when the lights go out, you ain't going to have no quail. Let me see that real quick. For everybody that say, I need to vacuum seal my stuff, this is some rice that I got vacuum sealed. You see it say 2 cups expires 2/22/22. We can eat this rice. But see, I do vacuum seal, and I have vacuum sealing videos and stuff out here. Your girl just been too busy, and that's my thing. I had to beat myself and be like, no, you can't be too busy to prep. That's important right now, honey. That's important. So, and I suffer from anxiety and depression. A lot of you do not know that I've had between GERD and anxiety and depression has been since between the ages of 5 and 7. So sometimes I'm not crazy or anything like that. Just sometimes I'm not there. And sometimes I do have to disconnect myself from the comments. I do have to, because if I don't, with me literally having those issues, I've had people to take me saying I got anxiety and depression try to say, oh, see, she crazy. Really? That ain't something to play with. And that's just so silly, So sometimes I have had to sit back some. And when you're going through something like that, you don't feel like doing anything, you just don't. But I have been managing, and I'm gonna tell you what'll really get you. What'll really get you, go in the store. My anxiety turns into a whole, I forget that I was even having an anxiety situation when I go in the store, because I'm like, oh, I gotta do something about it. And my thing is, if I'm still, is when I have my anxiety acts up. If you have me still and I ain't got much to do, it acts up. Long as I'm moving, I had to tell myself, okay, you need to be putting all that energy into canning something, making some jams or something. Cause this is my thing. I'm gonna buy peanut butter. All right, this high peanut butter. And what Jiffy just did a recall on some peanut butter. All right, I'm gonna buy this high peanut butter and this high jelly. If I'm gonna buy the peanut butter, let me make my own jelly. I'm gonna save a couple coins right there. It's 5 of us in this house. We can eat a lot of peanut butter and jelly, So if I can cut a corner where I can make my own jams, my own preserves, and then there's different ways to make spaghetti. I can't use tomato sauce. I make it from mangoes. I make my spaghetti sauce from mangoes because I can't have tomatoes. So all that type of stuff, I can water bath can, and I can show y'all, which I'm still going to do my pickled eggs, and I'm still going to do my green beans and my low acid stuff because I know how to do it in my water bath canner. But when y'all see it, it'll be on the shelf because it's too much negativity about it, and I'm still going to do it because I know how to do it. And like I say, type in water bath canning green beans. Type those in and watch all those videos. The Amish people and everybody, they do it. They don't use no pressure canning. But to keep anybody from trying to link it back to me, I'm just not going to show that. I'm going to show all the jams, the chutneys, and the different pickle recipes. I got little recipes of my own from a while back. I have a what is it? My book that I got, my binder thing, where I wrote my recipes down from when I was doing my canning years ago. And so little things that I played with that y'all may like and would really be good in an emergency situation. All right. And like I say, still cut corners. Oh, another thing. If you've been watching me, y'all already know I don't dehydrate meat. And I don't can meat. I don't dehydrate meat and I don't can meat. Never have I done that. And I have said that plenty of times. As for my meat, canned meat, like just chicken breast, and we already know it's high. Done went up so much. But the chicken breast, like maybe the sardines, stuff like that, I'll get. But that is why I was telling y'all I'm so happy about having my quails. My quails are quick turnarounds. I don't have to worry about storing quails. I don't have to worry about processing it. Then I gotta have it cold, and if the lights and stuff go off and this is this, I would just process what we need for that day, eat it, and keep going. Just canned kidney and lima beans. Huge savings. Yes. They coming for you if you water bath can low acid food. I know they are. I had got a comment this morning and I'm like, do I really want to deal with this? Because what you just said, and you probably saw the comment. Yeah, they be trying to contact people just because they're not fully, what's the word? I don't know what's the word I can even put. They listen to Google and all this Martin stuff. And it's just really sad, you know? But we're still gonna do a lot of water bath canning over here, okay? And I hope y'all like the recipes and the different things. Oh, thank you. Thanks a bunch. Thank you so much. Been having a lot of trouble lately with the comment. Oh, it's all right, Tracy. Tracy, I be saying it, but it be funny to me. I don't let them bother me, y'all. I just don't want them to discourage none of y'all, cause I don't let them bother me. But the low acid foods, if I do that on here, I'm asking for a whole lot of mess that I just don't want to deal with. And it's not from the people, it's the ones that try to go beyond and try to link stuff. And yeah. So anyway, but like I said, that's why I say I'm still gonna tell y'all, because it's a lot of content creators that water bath canned vegetables. Go here on YouTube, type in water bath canning green beans or water bath canning vegetables, and you're gonna see a lot of sweet ladies that does it. So you can learn the low acids right there, because I think they just want to pick with me. They ain't picking with the ones that's actually doing it and been doing it for years and got all the videos over here. They just want to pick with me. So guess what? Now I'm gonna send y'all to their channels. Just type it in: water bath canning green beans. Water bath, you'll see. And it's the same thing our ancestors did. They was water bath canning everything, and it will be just fine. That's why I say, though, you still got to do it at your risk. And if you feel okay with it and you don't want to deal with no pressure canner, then you know what to do. Okay. Honey, it's easy. It's easy. You said that's messed up. I've been waiting to see how you do it. It's easy, honey. It's easy. Put it in there with some salt and some water. Well, boiling water, some salt, lid on it, process it. Especially if it's like green beans, you're going to process it on low in your water bath canner for like 2 or 3 hours. The process is still the same. It's just a pressure canner gets it done in about 20, 30 minutes or whatever the case. When you're water bath canning low acid foods, a lot of times you're going to put kosher salt in it. Kosher salt, I feel like, is the best. And you're going to add whatever you're putting in there, and you got to process it for a long time. But please understand, just understand what I'm saying. You're going to process it for way longer. And it's simple. It's the same process. When you watch me do my jams and stuff, just know it's the same process with those items. You're just going to process it longer. It's got to cook longer, because the longer you have it on, the hotter it get, the more it is to equal up to that pressure canner. It's just doing it longer. YouTube it. I'm telling you, YouTube it, okay? But to help out with my channel, because I don't know why people just want to come over here. And a lot of you have been noticing, because people say, well, we saw it's other people that do this and they don't have the negativity in their comments like they coming at me for. And it's just like, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I be laughing at the comments and I hit block real quick. Hide from channel, block real quick, remove real quick. Some of my report. So it is what it is. But that's why. And when something comes to my mind at 5 o'clock in the morning, when everybody in my house is asleep, and I wake up and some come like it did this morning and was like, don't do that on there. Don't do that, because you all just don't do it. So I'm gonna listen to that. I'm gonna listen to that. But like I say, it's the same. You're just processing it longer. And I don't care who tell you can't do it. They lying if they tell you can't do it, because you can. And all the older people, that's all they did was big pots, water bath cannon. And if you don't have a rack and you have to use a stock pot, put a daggone towel in the bottom. Put your cans on it, your jars on it, and process it. Yep, a towel inside the jar. I mean, inside the pot, inside the pot, and that'll help to keep them the jars from cracking or bumping too hard on the bottom. Yeah, but you ain't supposed to do that neither when it comes to Google. All right, so keep your vibes high, shake the haters off. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Phyllis. Yeah, y'all, they not bothering me. Yes, the old-fashioned way. So, but like I say, I still got a lot of good things that's gonna come with the water bath cannon. I really, really do. Because if I ain't gotta buy jelly and stuff, I don't want to buy it. I don't want to buy it. Let's see. I think news doesn't help depression. Yeah, I don't watch the news. I get my stuff off the headlines. When I pick and choose what headlines I want to look at, because I don't watch the news. I don't. I have this app on my phone, and I literally, if I see that the title and it's like it's gonna be depressing, I keep on going. I just look for the stuff that's going on like now, and it's crazy because that stuff don't depress me, and I think it's because I know what to do. I know what I should be doing. Do you take a break? Relax. Mel Max. I do. Late at night when it's time to go to bed. But yeah, I've been trying to do that lately. Mel. LT said you are not alone. Thank you. Let's see. Doesn't care. My 2% said Google don't know everything. I see. LOL. No, they don't. 2%. No, they do not. Google don't. Let me go up and catch some of these messages that I have missed. Let's see. I see the watermelon behind you. Have you ever tried making pickled watermelon rind? Well, no, I have not tried pickled watermelon rind. No. But pickled watermelon is good. It's good. I tried it. It was really good. It's a sweet, tangy flavor. And see, with that sweet, tangy, the tangy is what will get me. So yeah, I would make sure I have a full stomach before I did that. But I'm just thankful that I done figured out a way to still have it, without it bothering me. Because that was another reason that I really stopped. All the sugar and the vinegar that you put in the jams and stuff, I ain't like that, and it didn't agree with me. So now that I'm a little older, I've been experimenting. Look, if I can experiment with the store-bought stuff and get it down packed, I should be able to deal with the stuff that I make at home, So, yeah. Okay. No, let's see. I'm back at the bottom. Sorry. I'm just joining. Did you say when you will be doing water bath canning video? I'm gonna try to get water bath canning video up tomorrow. If I'm able to find the jars that I'm looking for. And then on top of that, for some of the stuff that I'm going to be, let me just go ahead and tell you, because of how the garden has been going with the weather, it's really been crazy. It's been crazy with the weather. The harvest is not, they're coming in, but just not as abundant. So what I'm going to be doing is, when I'm going to search all the produce sections, and I'll take y'all along with me. When I find, if I can find, cheap, I don't know why I got down in my voice like I'm finna whisper something to y'all. It's 142. Ain't no secret in here. But if I can find fruits and stuff, go to Publix and stuff when they have that stuff on sale, I'm gonna get a lot of it, and I'm gonna start my canning thing that way. So if you don't have no garden and you go to the store and you find some fruit or something that's on sale, really, really cheap in the produce, whatever you can find, get an abundance of it so you can come home and can it. You know, so that's how I'm gonna start off until the garden is picking up, but until it really, really, and I know it's because let me see, we done had it's May, and the other day we got a high of 71, but we under a tornado watch right now, and the wind has been blowing like crazy. It's warm, but then it's cool. I'm just like, I'm so over the weather change, and that will stunt and stagger some plants and stuff. But I got squash and stuff that's got fruit on it and everything like that. It's just a little slow start. So I'm gonna be going to the stores, looking at the Target and the produce section. So right now, I'm trying to get a video out tomorrow for canning. If you don't see one, don't be like, oh, she don't. I'm only human. I'm trying to. I got so much that I have to do in a day. You know, so yeah, so I'm trying to get it out tomorrow, Saturday, tomorrow. But I don't know what it's gonna be yet. It depends on what I find that's really cheap. Will be what I do. Hey, Juanita Gates. Hey, Miss Joyce. I'm in Clayton, North Carolina, and experiencing the same with the weather. Yes, yes. Lisa, it's crazy here. So, y'all, as y'all see, it's 134 people in here, okay? And I want to ask y'all now. I done did a lot of rambling. I want to ask y'all, how many people in here? You can give me a thumbs up. If you can't give me a thumbs up, like the thumbs up hand, you can do the wave hand or whatever, or you could just say me or something like that, depending on what device you on. How many people in here can actually say they are stocked up for at least 6 months without ever having to go to the store? You have your plan mapped out for at least 6 months. You can start with show up with Summer. If you don't get out of that, just give me a show of hands. Can you actually say that you are ready? Lisa said me. Okay, SKH 770 me. Okay, Magnolia Molasses said we are. Joy says well over 6 months. Sabrina said they are. She is. Diva said I'm close. Here M said hold up. What is that? Tita said working on it. I know I can't say y'all names. I don't have to share otherwise. No. Oh, 2%. Not me. I don't have fresh eggs, but everything else I have. Okay. Okay. Do you got chickens? Urban Gardening Chronicle said working on it. James Little said I'm not. I grocery shop every 2 weeks. Okay, but you're doing something. That's the important thing. Diva Michelle McIntosh said working on it. Unless water, but it's a problem. Hey Gloria, how are you, honey? Diva KK, I know I'm saying it wrong. I just got my bread machine yesterday. Yes, honey. Yes. Yeah, that's the thing. If I don't find what I need to do the canning video Saturday, you will definitely get a bread video tomorrow. Because like I say, I pulled all my stuff out and I'm like, I just really got to do it because I got to do it for a lot of different reasons. I refuse to buy that stuff in the store sky high. And for two, my GERD situation. All right. So I got to. Hey, Deborah Proctor. Need no chickens yet, but need to get them. Got you. Shelly. Okay. All right. So out of 120, it was 134 people in here when I first asked. It's 129 people in here now that it's saying. And these are the only people that's that's prepared for 6 months? I can honestly say we are, at least because of all the bread. I get fresh eggs. I got quails. I got quails that's over a week old, 22 of them. I got 2 quails out of the 7 that was females that's laying eggs. Then we process one, so I have 4 that I can process now at any given time, but I have enough food that will give me the protein and everything like that for the next 4 weeks. Because my deep freeze, that's another thing. My deep freeze out there is full of meat. Um, yeah, the garden and everything. Yeah, we have enough for over 6 months because I can make a lot of bread for breakfast. You can do breads and oatmeal and stuff like that for lunch if you got to, and then have your protein meal for dinner and stuff like that. So I can honestly say that. Let's see. Um, James Lil. No, I just put up a little short video at Walgreens. When I was in Walgreens, some stores most of the stores is completely empty of baby formula in my area, in the county I'm in. But from my understanding, the first shipment that came in, because I know they bought some in from another source, I think that went to high risk areas and hospitals and stuff like that. I'm not sure. The other one shipment probably didn't come in, but I'm not sure where it was because where it's got shipped to, because I haven't seen anything on it lately, but haven't went into anything on it. So, but I know the stores here. There she grows. Says she ready. Rebel said they're ready. Jacqueline R said, hey, just came in, so I missed your initial question. We are prepared. Okay, so you are prepared. Yeah, I want to know who is prepared, but who can actually say that they prepare for at least 6 months right now. Do you freeze any of your fresh eggs? I used to, and I will be starting back. So the method that I used to do, well, I used to freeze eggs. Now I got chickens. I will, of course, have fresh eggs. But I would do the same method for my fresh eggs. So the method that I like using is taking an ice tray, just a regular ice tray. You can go to the Dollar Tree, get an ice tray, Dollar General, whatever. Regular ice tray. I crack all the eggs up, whisk them up like if I was gonna do scrambled eggs, and then I fill my ice trays, put it in the freezer, and then when it freezes and then there's ice cubes, then I'll just take all my ice cubes out and put them in a Ziploc bag and throw it back in the freezer. And that's the way I used to do my eggs from the store. So I'll be doing my fresh eggs the same way. And then when you're ready for them, you just take a couple ice cubes out, put it in a thing, let them defrost, and then scramble it up. And then I used to do egg muffins, where I would put like whatever season, like when I used to could do like onions and stuff, I would put that stuff in there. Well, I would scramble the eggs up, don't cook it yet, but put it into a cupcake cupcake pan, and then just add my whatever, if I wanted onions, bell peppers, or whatever in it. If I wanted to do a sausage crumble or something like that, I don't eat pork now, so chicken crumble or whatever. And then I'll put it in the oven and cook it and make muffins, and then take the muffins out one by one, wrap it in aluminum foil, or you can use parchment paper. I would just use clear tape, seal it right on what it is, put it in a Ziploc bag, and I would have Ziploc bags of egg muffins. And then when the kids got up in the morning, this is when my kids was even smaller. When they got up in the morning, I would just pull a couple of them out, take them apart, let them sit out or whatever. By the time they wake up, then I would put them in the microwave, and they had breakfast really, really quick. So I used to do all that stuff. And like I say, once he got out and we transitioned, I just hadn't went back to it until now. So, but it's on now because, the times we living in, is just like, I gotta get back on it, and it'll be a lot happier. But I will bring y'all along for all that, for all that. It's just stuff we doing on my little homestead, you know. So yeah. Diva Michelle McIntosh said, wow. I'm prepared for about 2 years, but I have been prepping since the early 1980s. Got you. I want to dehydrate my raw eggs, but I'm not having much luck. I've never dehydrated eggs, honey. Just get this shiny, clear, solid looking stuff. Oh, ooh. Yeah, I've never dehydrated eggs. Deborah Proctor says, I believe I am. Okay. Deborah Proctor said, are you talking about food or medication? All of it, Miss Deborah, all of it. Can you actually say that you're fully stocked? No, let's see. On food, I was talking about all of it, but you know what? When I think about my medication stash, like our GERD medicines, our Claritin, Flonase, that's all we take. And any Tylenol and stuff like that, I can work on that field. Now that field I can work on. That field, yeah, I can work on that one. But as for the food and stuff, the food, I'll take that back. Water, I need to work on. I need to work on water. So some more cases of water. So yeah. Get some batteries, Dollar Tree batteries. Oh, I'm good on that stuff. Yeah. In my area, and I'm gonna talk about my area. My Dollar Tree batteries is not good. And I don't know. I know a lot of people is new, so I will say this. I had did a video months ago when we was doing the pot stove. And I found out them green tea matches from the Dollar Tree, they don't work for me. And that's all I'm saying. Everything at the Dollar Tree is not a good buy. They don't work, but I don't. It takes too many to get a fire. So I did add regular more matches like from Walmart into my stuff. I still kept those. And as for the batteries don't last long, seem like. Mama say GS Duracell. And I don't even seen any Duracell at my Dollar Tree. But I have to look and see. Water is what we need to work on getting more of too. Got you, Jacqueline R. Yep. I need to do a Sam's Club trip, actually. To get some of those cases of water if they got any, because they was going by quick, y'all. They was going by quick. Yeah. So, as y'all see in the title, I said, what are you going to do? And that's it. That's the question that I want y'all to actually think about. Those of you that came in, I started the live off with, if you're having a hard time now, what are you going to do about later? If you having a hard time surviving now, if you're having a hard time financially that is hindering you from getting the things that you need to prep and be prepared, what do you think going to happen later? The video I did earlier today about doing something strange. Having to do something strange. I'm still on that. I feel like a lot of people is going to have you to do crazy things just to give you something, you know, just to help you out. And I don't want nobody to be put in that situation where you hopeless, you're helpless, and you vulnerable, and people take advantage of that, you know. Nope, Dollar Tree is tricky. I only buy when they get those shipments. Like, oh yeah, they are, Shelly. You have Costco membership, $18.98 for 40 batteries. Ooh, that's good. My nearest Costco, we have Sam's Club here, and I have a membership for them, but my nearest Costco is like an hour, maybe an hour, 15 minutes away. So I have been thinking about getting a Costco membership, But I just have to figure out with the price of gas though. I don't think I'm gonna be driving there to go to. I go right to Sam Club. The gas price is up. Thank you for what you're doing, keeping us informed and motivated. You're welcome, Jamie. So welcome. Okay, Mel said you are Pam. Instead of buying all the water, why not buy water filters? I have water filters. Well, I have the water tablet things, and I know I need to get some water straws and stuff like that. But it's always good to have water in separate stuff in different ways. Have anything in different ways, a variety. So even if you have water, if I get water filters, more water tablets, more. Well, if I get some the straws, purification straws and stuff like that, I will still buy bottled water. Okay, got you. Duracell batteries. Me too, Pam. I bought tea light candles so I can cook. Thanks for your video. I would love more cooking. Yes, see that's what I say. I gotta really focus. I'm dedicating as of now, I'm focusing on this channel. I think I'm going to end up slacking off from the DoorDash and the Uber Eats so I can focus directly on this. That's my plan, because I got so many videos that I need to put out. Because we're going to do a live. We're going to do a live, and I actually want to cook my fresh eggs and maybe some bacon or something on the tea lights. And that way we can see how long it takes and stuff like that. I love the tea lights. Shelly, I don't like rocket stoves. And let me just go ahead and say this for anybody that's wondering. If you watched the video yesterday, I already said I don't want to cook outside in an emergency situation. Unless I'm living outside, and that's different. And they gotta bug out somewhere. But if we're in our home, I don't want to have to cook outside in an emergency situation. That's number one. Number two, some things I just don't like, and I don't care for the rocket stove. So I mean, like I say, that's got to be outside. Sterno. I had somebody go back and forth while I just stopped commenting about the sterno when I clearly said I have sterno cans. Even the unscented ones gave me a headache. So I don't want that in my house unless I have to have it in my house. When it comes to the candles, that is what works for me. They are very inexpensive. But a lot of people was like, what about the sterno cans and all this? Like I just said, I have some. But you got to pay attention to this. Fuel is already bad. Why would I go stock up on stuff or depend on stuff that may run out? Those sterno cans is still fuel. They ain't gonna run out. Why not stock up? I don't care if you gotta have 2,000-3,000 candles. That'll last you a long time, rather than having to depend on fuel. Whether it's sterno cans or whatever, you still gotta depend on that. You don't even get it if they make it. I did the video of taking a pot, a stainless steel pot, cook pot, and making a stove out of it. Very easy, very easy. So a lot of that stuff you really don't need unless you need. Because a lot of people told me about the rocket stove. I could just take my grill and put a pot on it with some charcoal. I ain't even got to do charcoal. I can just get some sticks and stuff and make an old time fire and put my grates on it on my grill and still cook, and I can cook everything. Over here, I'm trying to show you how to do it the cheap way. And time. How they say time is money. Time is items that you could be doing as other things. I don't have time to try to build this or build this or build this when there's a more simple way. That's what I'm trying to say. Tara. Let's see. I also been saving broken crayons, no joke, to add to my candles to make them last longer. Do what you gotta do. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Shelly, they'll smell it and come running home. Man, them Pookie and Peanut up the street, sitting on the porch. Oh, I sure am hungry. You smell it? Yeah, I smell that. Smell like meat. Then you see them creeping down the street, looking over the fence. And at this point, if they really, really hungry, or people is really, really hungry and kind of out of it, they will hurt you over your food. If they don't get you right then, they'll go back home and plot a whole thing to come get you that night. Get everything you got, break, and it'll be a whole mess. You can have as much protection as you want, but please understand there's always somebody out there that's bigger and badder and got more. You know? So why even open yourself up for that? That is all I'm doing. That is all I'm doing. The cheap way over here, when you ain't gotta, try, even if you do a DIY, you still gotta purchase the material. Or if you already got it laying around, now it's your time. But you may have a $20 grill from Family Dollar sitting on the porch, or you may have a $100 grill sitting on the whatever. You may have a grill, and you got a grate on that grill. And if you ain't got charcoal, you got wood. Because you can't tell me, I don't care what you cooking on outside. If you throw some steaks or some hamburger meat on there and somebody hungry, they gonna smell it. And like I said, not only that, these restaurants and stuff ain't got food and stuff. They have to shut down. These stray cats and stuff, these armadillos and all this other stuff ain't got feed, and all this and these barrels and stuff is hungry. They gonna smell it too. So when Pookie and Peanut and Man and Sharon and John and everybody else trying to come at your house to get what you have, they may have a rude awakening when they see that 1,000-pound bear standing there telling everybody to get away. Stay in your house. I always say you can control who come in better. Let everything you need to do be done inside in that type of situation. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't want nobody to know I got meat on the grill. I don't want nobody to know that I'm over here finna eat some quail. I don't want nobody to know that. They get the smell of that game meat. Like, I don't want nobody to know that. No, because I'll process them little suckers right in the house over by the sink, all about 5 minutes, process it, and throw it in the pan or whatever. It can roast for however long you want, whatever the case may be. Now, like I say, I do have sterno cans. And I ain't going to never say they won't get used. I have them because I bought them and I'm not going to throw them away. And I may buy more for whatever the situation may be, but they not my go-to for cooking inside because they literally gave me a headache. Under the door so the aroma won't go under the door. Yeah, saying you doing that outside, it's like, it's all everywhere. Hey, my beautiful southern sister. Hey, from Tennessee. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, honey. And so, not sure if the gas lines will stay work. Exactly. All that stuff, when you're talking about cooking and stuff that requires fuel, you're still depending on everybody else. Because when you run out of that fuel and they ain't got it in the stove, that stove is almost useless, you know? Yes, grow some food indoors. I've showed you that you can grow a lot of food indoors. You can. Julia said, I'm trying to make sure we have the basic flour, sugar, and spices along with beans, having enough to get us through till we harvest our meat animals and garden. I understand, Julia. I understand. 2% said do not cook bacon. I know, right? Exactly. Don't cook outside. Nope. No. Might get robbed cooking outside. You know what? When they come and they try to rob you cooking outside, just count your house not no longer your house. Because you think they gonna stop at what's on that grill. They gonna tie you up or whatever the case may be. You don't know how many it will be. So you can have whatever you have at your house. Trust me, they probably gonna come with some too. So don't nobody need to ever say, oh, I got this and I got this and I got this for protection and I ain't worried. They go and get a couple goons and come. It may not be that much that you can do. So everybody probably gonna get tied up and you're gonna sit there and watch them go through your house and through your food and stuff and take and eat everything. It's just simple as that. So why open it up by wanting to cook outside? Why would you open that up by wanting to cook outside? Oh my goodness. The enemy won't try to rob you. Just always have some. Now that's smart. I just looked over here. I told y'all, for everybody that's been telling me get a vacuum seal. I just have to look over here. Oh, they gotta eat these. These Teddy Grahams are vacuum sealed for the kids. The expiration date is May 24th, 2022. So I'm laughing. When I was laughing, I looked over here and was like, So I do vacuum seal, y'all. I just been slacking because I had other things that I needed to attend to, but now I'm ready. So, sister, other people's opinions don't pay your bills. No, they don't. No, I'm trying to help and give out ideas as much as I can, and also have to work on getting my stuff together. And that's why I always say you can motivate people, but how many people actually motivate you? If I was one of them that didn't have tough skin, a lot of y'all do motivate me in the comments, but there's so many people that try to talk down or belittle me. And if I was one of them that really cared, I probably won't be continuing with this channel. So that's why I say, when you got true content creators that's really genuine care, ask yourself how much negativity they get throughout the day while they motivating other people. How many people truly motivates them? So that's one thing you have to look at. Fire extinguisher be like the Lord. Just coming in, found you the other day. Well, welcome, Prepping by Faith. Welcome. Hey, Evelyn Wiggins. Honey broke. I have started. Yes, honey, because I know you was waiting to get stuff in the ground. Yes. So everybody that's new coming in, y'all know I done talked to y'all. Well, that's new coming in, but's been following me. I see a couple people that's been following me. Y'all know, and never say what you ain't gonna do. I said I wasn't gonna go back to water bath canning, but look what I gotta do. Cause these prices is through the roof. And you know what? Like I say, I'm so thankful to know what I can do now that I can eat what I can. And I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. I done wrote down recipes. I looked through my recipe book of the little things that I came up with. And I'm ready. I'm ready for some chutney, okay? Y'all gonna see a lot of chutney going on. Oh my goodness. Hey, Queenie Walker. Do you think? Yeah, the weather will stunt growth on some plants. It will. It mixes them up. But I'm gonna tell you, don't take it out. If it ain't dead looking, and just don't take it out. Let it do what it's gonna do. It'll figure itself out. A lot of people go ahead and pull stuff out. No, let it do what it's gonna do. It'll catch up. I don't can meat. I don't can, nor do I dehydrate meat. I don't. No. Good ideas on Pinterest. I bought a battery holder rack. Yeah, Miss Evelyn. And like I say, I'm depending on most of my my livestock for as my meat anyway, if something like that were to happen. That's why, because like I say, I'm raising quail. I'm raising a lot. I have more eggs that's going to be going. Well, I'm going to get more eggs that's going to be going in the incubator soon. And I plan on hatching eggs every 2 weeks for a while. So, yeah. See, I thought about that using my garden chicken wire fencing placed over windows, not as solid as wood, but it would help stop someone from breaking glass and stepping. Oh, that's a good idea, honey. That's a good idea. Tita, building 60 raised beds. Gotta get it in this year. People think it's a joke. Yeah, and that's that's the sad thing. How much people think that this is all fun. Some people actually is excited about what's going on. It's like it gives them something to talk about. You know, how big do quail get? They I have small hands, so I can literally probably hold one in my hand. Like they don't get like huge or nothing like that. Let me see. I think if I'm not mistaken, maybe 6, 8 pounds. I'm something like that. Maybe 6, 7, 8 pounds. If that. But they in 6 weeks they grown. You can start process them if you want. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, do anybody? It's 155 people with 54 people in here. Do anybody have any questions? Oh, let me just go ahead and ask you this: the people that's in here that's been waiting on the canning stuff, do you rather me do videos or just go live and do the canning live with y'all? What would you rather me do? You want me to go live when canning, or you want me to just put it in a video? Y'all can tell me. Live. Evelyn said go live. Deborah said live. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll set my live ahead of time. I miss talking with you. I know y'all, feels like forever that I done been live. But like I said, I've been trying to get all this stuff situated with these chickens, these quails, and all this. It's just been a lot. Both live and video. Yep, okay, live so we get to ask questions. Okay, Tamika Wells, go live and upload the video. Both. Okay. Whatever is best for you. All right, got y'all. Go live in video. Dr. RN. Okay. Yes, both, please. All right, got you. Both so we can rewind and pause. Okay, Lisa Jones, got you. So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off in here, but think about what the title of this is. There she goes, that video. Think about what the title of this is. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna be one of them that sit back and just don't have, or are you gonna prepare for you and your family? Are you going to show how to process quail? Yes, ma'am. Miss Evelyn Wiggins. Yes. When we process the next one, it will be a video. Whatever is comfortable for you. Diva Michelle McIntosh. Okay. Hi from Pensacola, Florida. Hey, Sally. Brenda, when are you starting one bath candy? I'm trying to get a video out or a live out tomorrow. But right now I gotta look for the jars, smaller jars, and I gotta look for the produce. That's the thing. Until the garden get to producing a lot, I gotta look for the produce. So that's the only thing. And if I don't get that video out tomorrow, then y'all gonna get, I'll start the, if I don't get that video out tomorrow, I should have it out by Monday, okay? That's depending on what produce and stuff I can find, if I can find the small jars. But definitely my bread videos will start tomorrow, okay? Because like I say, I want to go into, I got to start putting more stuff in my home for my family, and I want to show y'all what and give y'all ideas. You can use old spaghetti jars. I don't buy spaghetti, honey, because I can't have the thing. And then what I'm making, that's another thing. When you're canning, you can take this or not. I'm just gonna say, when you're canning, unless you're doing, I see people, and I'm not saying they wrong or anything, but think about your household. You don't want to can stuff in big jars and stuff like that, like jams and jellies and stuff, because if the power and stuff go off, you want to use jars small enough for your house, so when you open it, you can pretty much finish it or come very close to it. So I know what I want to can, and I know I need to have it in smaller jars. But I do have. Oh wait, yeah, y'all get one. Y'all get one. I forgot. I gotta finish a video from my harvest. And my harvest, I gotta see how many cucumbers I harvest. I may be able to do one of my recipes for cucumbers or something. So yeah. So yeah, look for that to tomorrow, or either look for it by Monday. Okay, put it like that. Let me see. Hold on. Hey, the good life. On water bath canning apple butter jelly sauces this weekend. Get it. Righteous daughter. Hard to find the small jars now. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to find some soon. Small jars at Dollar General. Oh, and I got one not far from me, so I probably need to go there and see. Okay, thank you, the good life. But y'all, let me get off of here. It's 4:38, so we're gonna be eating dinner soon. Like I said, we're still under a tornado watch, so I don't know what the weather is gonna be like. But let me just take the time out to say thanks to everybody that's been following me for a while. Okay, thank y'all so much, and to all my new honey buns, thank y'all so much. We ready to get this thing rocking now, okay? Because I want y'all to be prepared, and I need to be prepared. My household need to be prepared. We know what's going on. I still bring the news and stuff. And whenever I get some thoughts, y'all gonna get videos. I mean, sometimes I be thinking, I'm like, I need to tell them this. I need to tell them this. I need to tell them this. So still the same, but I need to get the bread stuff out. I need to get the canning stuff going. I still need to do different. I just got a lot that I gotta do. I know what I need to do. I just need to get it done. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off in here. I hope y'all have a safe. Y'all know I don't celebrate holidays, but I know a lot of you do. So I want y'all to have a safe weekend. I know what this weekend is. And just try to do what you can do. Dr. Ansa just found your channel. We'll continue to watch and share and blessing. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you and welcome. See Roz. So thank y'all so much. And I'll see y'all in the next video, if it's God's will, okay? So, bye.